Hi, hello. Welcome to your practice. My name is Amanda. I haven't put a video out in a while and I really wanted to today. I felt called to share some practices today. I do have a retreat coming up this weekend here in Destin. We have day retreats here. The date is this weekend. The retreat is on October 16th. October 16th. And it's just a full day of yoga, eating clean at the beach. We offer some workshops, some creative workshops, and also some really great practices with myself and another yoga teacher, Sherry Sequel. And so it's full of surprises. We have another date coming up December 11th, as well as my Costa Rica retreat, January 24th. I still have a couple of spots open for that. So anyways, today I wanted to share a meditation and a short flow to warm you up. I am about to go for my morning walk here in Destin. It's beautiful early October and the weather's starting to change. It's still warm though, so I want to get going pretty early. So this is just going to be a nice centering, grounding, and also expansive practice that we can learn to hone in on our own energy, our own creative powers, our own being, and then also able to expand out and share that with others and to be a part of our community. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat. You want your pelvis to be tilted downwards and just a slight curvature at the back of the spine, the lower lumbar curve. And elongate the spine, lift the shoulders up by the ears and draw the scapula down the back, squeeze the scapula so you're lifting the heart, but then unflare the ribs. So just kind of smooth the ribs down. Place your hands down for grounding, palms up for receiving. And we'll take a deep breath. You can close your eyes. Hold at the top, and then we'll release through the mouth. Do that a couple more times. Letting go, turning inward. Letting it all go. Just finding that center space, that grounding feeling. As you notice the quality of your breath, breathing normally, noticing sensations in your body. Maybe you'll start to count the breath. So inhale to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the bottom, 2, 3, 4. Just continue this on your own, just watching the breath. Notice the stillness that starts to expand. And then I want you to think about a time, calling it to your mind, where you felt completely in love with life. Maybe it was an experience, maybe it was a person that you were in love with, maybe it was a child, the birth of a child, something where you were completely in love with your life, and just call to mind that experience, that person, place, thing, that feeling, and just be in that feeling and notice how it feels. Notice how it feels on your skin. Notice how it feels in your organs. Notice how the breath changes. Maybe the heart rate changes. Maybe you start to feel warm and fuzzy. And just imagine that feeling expanding out past the parameters of your body, past the room that you're in. Imagine that feeling spreading out towards your community, towards everyone that it touches. And then if you choose, you can place one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart. And then you're going to bring that feeling back into your heart space. With each breath in, you fill up and draw that feeling inwards. Each breath, bringing it in. And just noticing how that feels. And knowing all of that love, everything that you've experienced, everything that you've ever felt is all right here, inside of you. And bring the hands together. Press the palms in. Tuck the chin, lift the heart. And we're gonna Om together 3 times from the navel. So when you Om, I want you to feel this throughout your whole entire being. I want your being to vibrate with this sound, this universal sound. And let the sound come from the navel. So we'll Om 3 times. Take a deep breath in. Fill the belly. Release your hands, open your eyes. And then go ahead and make your way to all fours. We're just gonna start out with our flow to get moving. Drop the belly, open the heart, look up. Exhale, round the spine, look inside. Inhale. And exhale. You can close your eyes here. After those Oms, my body is still kind of feeling buzzy. Just relish in that feeling. Letting the emotions from your meditation reverberate. On the next inhale, hold it in cat. Cow. Hold it in cow. Draw the heart forward. Eyes are closed, looking up towards the center of the forehead, the third eye. And then exhale to cat. Round the spine, push everything out. Drop the head, draw the chin to the chest. Hold the navel to the spine and squeeze in. And then come to neutral. Inhale, reach the right arm long and the left leg long. Square the hips, square the shoulders, draw the navel towards the spine, and then exhale, knee to elbow. 2 more times. With the breath, exhale, inhale, reach, exhale, squeeze, and other side. Inhale, Reach the right leg and the left leg, arm long, and then exhale, knee to elbow. 2 more times. And come back to center. Walk the hands out, a hand in front, tuck the toes, lift the knees and press the hips back. Press the knees back. You can walk the heels back and come into your down dog. Drawing up through the center, into the heart space. All of those emotions as you hug the muscles to the core. And then from the heart, expand out through the hands, and from the heart back out through the legs into the earth as you ground down. Right where you are, in your community, a part of. Look towards your hands and make your way to forward fold. Let your torso be heavy here. Grounding down through the feet. Bring the hands to the hips and squeeze the shoulders together. Inhale to rise. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step the right foot back to a runner's lunge. So lift the back right thigh and scoop the left hip under as you engage your muscles to the core. Hug into the midline. And then from the midline out, expand up through the fingertips, expand up through the heels in all directions. And then bring the back foot down and start to straighten the front leg, coming into a pyramid. Fold in. And then coming back to your lunge. Plant the right hand down and reach the left arm high. Come into a twist. Drop the back knee and reach the left arm back towards the right heel. Maybe take a hold of the foot. Taking a stretch here. And gently release. Come back to center. Step the left foot back to down dog. Look towards the hands and make your way into forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Bring the hands to the hips. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Ground down through the feet and rise. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step the left foot back to a high lunge. Again, hug the midline, scoop the right hip under and lift the left thigh up. Engage the muscles to the core. And then from the core out, expand through the fingertips, through the bottoms of the feet, out the crown of the head. And then from here, you're going to step the back foot in, straighten the front leg, getting a nice stretch in the hamstring here. Inhale to lift the heart and then exhale to fold. And then bend the front knee, come back to your lunge. Plant the left hand and reach the right arm high. Take a twist. Drop the back knee, reach back towards the left foot and maybe take hold of the foot. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you lift the heart to the sky. Getting a nice stretch in the hip flexor. Nice twist. And then gently release. Come back to center. This time, step back to down dog. From here, shift into a plank. Option to lower the knees, lift the shoulder blades up by the ears and then melt the heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades together to engage the shoulders. And then from here, making sure that all the Four corners of the hands are plugged into the mat. Bend the elbows as you lower all the way down. Engaging the shoulder blades again, lift the heart for cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes and come back to down dog. Look to the hands, bend the knees and either hop or step into a forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Bring the hands to the hips, squeeze the shoulder blades, and rise. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step both feet back to plank. Engage the shoulders, melt the heart, chaturanga. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, press back to down dog. 3 breaths here. Drawing into the center, into your being, and then expanding out through the heels, through the palms. Inhale, lift the right leg for 3-legged dog. Let the right leg fall over, getting a nice stretch in the hip here. And then come back to center, square the hips, and step the right foot between the hands. Drop the back knee down and come into Anjaneyasana. Lifting the heart. Exhale, come back down, square the hips, lift the back knee, and step the right foot back to down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg, let it fall over, getting a stretch in the hip. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands, drop the back knee. Inhale, lift the heart. Hugging toward the midline, and then expanding out in all directions. Being a part of the community, sharing your gifts. Exhale, release. Lift the back knee and step the right foot up to meet the left into forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Heel toe the feet out to the side, and then we're going to sink the hips to come into Malasana squat. You can bring a block to sit on if this is too much. Press the hands together, elbows into the knees. Bring the left hand to the earth and reach the right arm to the sky. Take a twist. Let the right arm fall behind the back. Maybe take a bind here. And then come back to center. Other side, ground down through the right hand, reach the left arm high. Take a bind. And then come back to center. And then we're going to just move into our boat pose. So come back to your hips and lift 1 foot at a time, come into boat. Your legs can be bent, whatever version you're taking right here. And then we're going to come straight up to standing. So you kind of want to give yourself some momentum here. So you're going to bring your feet back down, inhale to come up. Ooh, I knew that was going to happen. There's a fan right above me. Exhale, come back to Malasana, back to boat. Fun little flow here. Momentum to rise and stand. Exhale to fall back into the boat. Inhale to rise. Exhale. Let yourself be carried away. Honing into your own gifts, your own potential. Inhale, rise. Exhale, boat. One more time. Inhale, rise. Exhale. This time hold it for 3 breaths. Maybe start to straighten the legs. And on the exhale, you're going to start to lower as slowly as you can. You might be shaky, that's okay. Lower, lower, lower. And let yourself rest for a moment. Letting the spine have a natural curve. You want to be able to stick your hands right up underneath your spine, like it's a little cave for your hands right here. And then, without losing that, bring the left knee in. Press the right foot out. And then, you can bring your hands to the back of the left knee and slowly start to try to press the left heel straight, lengthening through the hamstring, pressing the heel towards the sky. You still have that curvature in your spine. Your leg might be out here, that's okay. Your leg might be bent, that's okay. Wherever you're at, that's okay. You want to feel the stretch in your hamstring though. And then you're going to take the right knee, bend it, and take the left foot, keeping the left foot flexed, cross it over the right. And then bring the right knee up. You can bring your hand behind the inner thigh or the knee. Pressing, you can bring, if you have your hand through your hamstring right here, you can press your elbow into the knee, and it just gives that much of a little more stretch. Maybe start to rock back and forth. Maybe it feels better on one side than the other. And then let your both feet fall out to the right to come into a twist. Bring the arms out to the side, look over the left shoulder. And then come back to center and release. Keep the right foot in, the right knee in, press out through the left heel. Start to straighten the right leg. Pressing out through the heel, pressing out through both heels. Natural curvature of the spine, got the little cave for your hand. And then start to cross over the knee, keeping the foot flexed. Reach through the inner thigh, take hold of the hamstring or the shin. Get your hip flexor stretch. Maybe rock back and forth. I said hip flexor. It's not your hip, your butt. I guess it's your hip. It's definitely your hip. But not the hip flexor, that's on the front. All right, and then fall over to the left, both feet, arms wide, looking out over the right shoulder. Going within. Time to self-care. You know, we need that self-care. We need to take care of ourselves so that we are able to be there for others, to be a person of value in our community. To, you know, we don't want to be somebody that's always taking. We want to be able to give back. So we have to take care of ourselves. Come back to center and give yourself a big hug. Just squeeze the knees in, rock back and forth. Bringing all your energy into the center, all of that love that you give to everyone else, to everything else that you are able to feel and give, just bring that all into your center. And then release the legs long, let the arms go wide, and settle for Savasana. So we're not not going to do a very long Savasana. You can come out whenever you want. You can also just come to a seated position. You want your energy to settle down though. This is your practice. Just noticing how the practice made you feel. If you had your hands down to begin, bring them to face up. If you had in the opposite way, if you started with your hands up to begin, place them down. Thank y'all so much for practicing with me today. Bring the palms to center, and we'll close with one Om. Take a deep breath in. Namaste. I don't know about y'all, but I felt the difference in the Om there from the 3 Oms that we begin with. So if you stuck with me through this whole practice, thank y'all so much. And share this video, comment, like, subscribe to my channel. I hope to see y'all at future retreats. Thank you.